Hello everybody, welcome to another one of my videos. This is ScarTop, and today I want to cover why science specialization matters. This has been a topic that's been discussed a couple times, and trying to fully understand why it is much better to have a single city of science versus trying to split it up under multiple cities that are serving multiple purposes. This term is commonly called like a rainbow city, and really the game when the tutorial goes through, it sets you up to have this mindset where you should be building one of every little thing in each city, and that is good for your first city when you're first starting out. However, specialization is a necessity as you continue down this game. Otherwise, you'll just be building pretty mediocre cities from here on out. So, the number one thing you should understand when it comes to science is that when you are in a country, there is a distribution of science. So, that means your top science city, it actually gets to keep as the biggest chunk of the science production. So, you'll see here the this city here is producing 5,200 knowledge, and it only actually is investing 4,279. And the reason why is because of the efficiency. And you'll see down as you go down the list of cities, the lower the production city, the lower the efficiency is, and therefore it is generating even less science. So it's already generating a small amount. Well, guess what? As you go down further, it'll continue to produce less and less. So I wanted to show here an example of what it's like to be producing from a smaller amount of cities versus one of a similar size, but all consolidated in one. So, sorry, I'm going to pick on El Masputo here, and he has several cities that have science in them. It does look like he's building towards one consolidated one here in City 3. Just gosh, chuck it up. Um, Sorry, in this city, his city here. Um, but you'll see here the other cities, they're producing, just a really small amount. And really, when you look at it, it's only producing these three cities, although they have probably a petroglyph or something, are producing a total of 9 science. And really, that he'd be getting much more benefit if that is in fact a petroglyph, if he'd be using a monument and boosting his culture, rather than having a petroglyph here, because it's just not generating much science at all. And even here, if we consolidate that into one city, here in his looks like main science city, you could generate more science, and actually even boost the efficiency. So when we do the math real quick, so we have, let's see, 37, you get about 80, 140, so 310 total science. If you add these up, that's roughly about 310. So if we looked, for example, uh, somebody who has roughly about the same amount, we'll just look at somebody, look, 306. So if all of those cities were then focused into a singular city, just like this city 3, he would be getting actually 148 knowledge instead, with a 48% efficiency. That would be much more beneficial to the country overall versus being split out like that. So when we said just 148, when we add up these, it's 148 versus 33, 36, 38 total. You can see there is a large difference between these two numbers. So although they may have total amount very the same, the one that is consolidated in a single city is just producing way more science for everybody. And as your cities continue to grow, it's only gonna get the worse and worse, the efficiency. So it's much better to build high efficiency cities and get to keep more of the science that you've gone ahead and created, and where the other cities probably best to build observatories or I'm sorry, to build monuments and other culture producing spots in that location. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. If you like what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Thanks, everybody.